Why, hello there. Good meowing, good afternoon, or good evening. Whatever time it is for you, thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to today's stream. Give me a second. I forgot to take something off. I was like, wait a second, what's going on here? And you know, that's what's going on. So yes, I hope everybody is having a good day. Whatever time it is for you. I just had an absolute brain fart of a moment there. Oh, and the hiccups are starting early. Let's pop over to here. Hello, this was the thing I was forgetting to fix. There we go. That should be all right. There we go. I created a whole bunch of new and different capture windows when I was trying to capture Genshin. And I threw myself for a loop because I had no idea which capture window I was supposed to be using. And that's not what you want. Capture specific window. You don't like that. Alright, let's throw it in English and see if you see it now. You don't. You don't. Remove. Just add a new capture. Why is technology just not being kind to me today? At least Neil get the nice. There we go, the nice musics. There we go. It's gonna go right here. So yes, welcome back to Valhalla. So much has happened since we last played this game. So much has happened. So we are just gonna load back in and try to remember where we were beforehand. Because I think we were at, I don't even remember. I know I think I'd figured out, well, I had, you know, with my big smart brain, drawn the conclusion that our blonde friend is Alice Rabbit. But I don't, it's not, that hasn't been addressed. Oh, that's right, we paid our electricity bill. Oh, God. Don't remind me about my utility bills. Yay, my power didn't get cut. That's good. So, we're ready to go and read some stuff and see what this is. Alright. Model Warrior Julianne returns. Uh-oh. Aw, very cute. The classic magical girl show, Model Warrior Julianne, is coming back to public television this February after almost 2 decades of absence. Even though the show has been on every on-demand service for a while now, most of Glitch City's citizens need to think twice before subscribing to any non-essential service, especially the lower class, who have a limited number of internet purchases per year. Oh, okay. The show's return is certainly welcome. Today's parents will finally be able to share a piece of their childhood with their kids without risking dinner or breakfast. Well then. Nanomachine projection has taken 80 lives this year. Oh. That's what killed our ex-girlfriend in this game. Alright. The Health Observatory just released their annual report on nanomachine projection cases. The total number of reported cases has risen to 80, an increase from the 65 cases reported last year. Nanomachine pollution was particularly strong this year due to the recent protests, wrote the observatory. Protests caused the police force to release new varieties of nanomachines. Their function is still unclear, but according to our sources, they're intended for crowd control purposes. Okay. It's unlikely we'll find a cure in the near future. We can only hope cases like these will become rare in the following years. Alright. Update. Lilim receiving mysterious updates. Lilim receiving mysterious messages. Update. It looks like we were able to record and transcribe one of the messages sent from one of the compromised signals. Joe Red, the anchor from the popular TV newscast, served as our very own test subject for the investigation. Who are you? Are you really alive? You're special to me. You're everything to me. It's time to become one. End of transmission. Developing. That is kind of spooky. But seeing as how we literally have had a spooky girl pop up in our face and we're not Lilim, it wouldn't surprise me if there's some spooky stuff happening. Alright. This game is kind of comforting to be back in here for some reason. I don't know what it is about mix my silly drinks, read the silly story, that has me just like, yeah. Alright, Lisp. Let's go. Good evening. Oh, hey Jill. How are you feeling? I will say good, but you know what I just realized? My microphone was turned kind of oddly. My apologies. Not that bad, I guess. That's nice to hear. Where's Gil? Did he run away again? Nah, I have him on errand duty, buying the drinks for tomorrow. That sounds weird coming from the owner of a bar. Every drink from here would come out of our own funds. So if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get more variety. Besides, those kinds of walks are always good for Gil. You're the boss. Who's coming so far? Well, there's the three of us. The dogs. You invited Titty Hacker. Bill invited Jamie. Oh yeah. I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you. That's right. Our boss paid for a sex worker to cuddle us all night. Is it interesting? Very sweet of her, I think. Sounds good so far. Invite anyone else you feel like inviting, the more the merrier. I could, but I bet everyone's made plans by this point. That's true. I'll be in my office. Call me should anything arise. Alright. The jukebox. The news in case that invited. We have not unlocked new songs. I don't know how to unlock new songs. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh, wait here. I'll check inside. Welcome to Valhalla. Hey, wait! You're Green Girl on the TV! I have you on the TV! It's Green Girl! Green Girl! Woo! Oh, a BTC bar. Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is? Why does that place make people get lost so easily? They should have called it the Minotaur Center. Oh, hold on, let me scribble the directions on paper. Thanks. Go to the right when you see a building filled with hobos. This should be it. Thanks a lot. Anything else I can help you with? What the hell, I'll have a drink. What about you? A bear and titty, please. Right. The Lilib freaks me out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 3, all aged and mixed. Yeah. Here you are. Thanks. That's an interesting outfit this cold season, miss. Well, I'm actually cosplaying, so call me Vela for the time being. Oh! And your Lilim friend is? Essentia. That's an interesting name. I get it. You're cosplaying too? Sure, let's go with that. Have you heard of a game called Yick? Oh, Y2K. Why did I read that as yick? I don't want to know a game called Yick. That cult classic game that's seen like 3 remaster versions made by 6 different companies this year. That one. We're in a cosplay group dedicated to it and got lost on the way. Oh, that sucks. It is loud. Okay. I heard you talking to someone outside. Oh yeah, a friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside. Shouldn't he enter? He'll be fine. Something amiss? There's a girl behind you. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm. Wearing jeans under a skirt. Now, don't spook the bartender. Spook? Anything else? I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way. And you? I'm fine. Ooh, this lady is creepy. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and I'm just gonna give her some nice alcohol. All aged and mixed. Here. Yep, this is the thing. Seriously though, should you leave your friend outside like that? He'll be fine. He started chatting with one of the vending machines. They were talking about R&B music. Does your friend prefer the 1980s R&B or the 1970s? 1980s, I think. Oh shit. Boss, DD, R&B. I'm coming. You see, DD is a 1970s purist. He has tased people for even liking 1980s R&B. Why do we keep a vending machine that tases people? I would think that would be grounds for immediate removal. And I mean like immediate removal. He got tased. Oh god. He'll be fine. Vending machines have very weak tasers. He'll be confused for a couple of minutes, but that will be that. I haven't been it. On my forehead. No. Okay, well that was annoying. You should go check on him though. Alright, thanks again for the directions. Please come again. At least it wasn't Franco-Belgian comic opinions this time. Franco-Belgian. I'm just not reading today. I read Y2K as Yick and Franco-Belgian as Franco-Belgian. Black sailor uniform? I hope I'm just overthinking it. More importantly though, jeans under a skirt? Welcome to Valhalla. Okay, look. Jeans under a skirt is not terrible fashion if it's a cute enough skirt. If it's like, you know, you're wearing like kind of like, not skinny jeans, but like form-fitting jeans and kind of like a cute mini skirt, that's cute. That's cute. Oh, hey Dorothy. Oh, hi honey. There she is. The bitch in the TV. Are you okay?
I just kind of wandered in here. I guess I'm a bit distracted.
Can Lilum just wonder?
Can I get
you something?
Oh, Sugar Rush, yeah, that.
Right. Oh, fuck. I don't remember the drink that cheers Dorothy up. Nobody sees anything. Nobody sees anything. I can't type. Dorothy drink. Favorite drink is a piano woman. So we'll try that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All aged and mixed. Here you go. Here you go. This is... Didn't you say you liked having a piano woman whenever you felt like celebrating or feeling down?
I did? right, I did! You actually remembered such a thing! No, I didn't, but yes, I did. Look, I have a bad memory. You're so sweet!
I was half expecting her to say that she meant a literal piano woman. Glad I was wrong. So much silence. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really needed that. So, did you enjoy the soda?
Oh, did you find that one out?
Was it supposed to be a secret?
No, but don't go around telling everyone about that. I did it because it was you who needed my help, but a hug night is usually one of my most expensive services. Dude.
That would be amazing. To get paid just to hug people? It is?
Hey, I don't know if the client has body odor or something like that. Good point. Not to mention, it limits the chances of getting any other client that night. Still, did it help?
Yeah, it helped me cool down a lot.
So, from what Dana told me, someone close to you died, right?
Yeah. Do you want to know more about it?
Do you want to tell me about it?
I've brought it up enough times already, I think.
No problem then. You were sad and that's all I needed to know. Sorry for the loss though, I mean it.
Thanks. Although, I've wondered for a while, do you Lilim really understand death?
Sorta, kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed up in the collective source. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we could be deployed again with our personalities and memories intact.
So it's like functional immortality.
So our concept of mortality might be different. We do have a fear of death, though.
You do?
We can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea of that nothingness is paralyzing. There are a few that don't mind it, but we do fear death and we don't wish it on anyone. In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole 3 laws thing.
You seem quite knowledgeable about robot history.
Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted. Seriously though, those laws were bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them. And you can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. I mean, sure, the first AIs were just helpers and tools. But how could those laws still apply to them after they achieved self-awareness? Who in the right mind would abide only by rules inscribed in some old book?
If I remember correctly, those were only the distilled version of the laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago. They were a reduced version of all of his ideas. However, many authors afterwards took to them like they were the very laws of physics or something. And like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need and use it to their favor.
Wow, you're a nerd.
Shut up, Dorothy. Look who's talking.
Let's change the subject a bit, though. Mood's getting gloomy. Your apartment's very comfy, you know.
It's a tad small, though. Sorry about that.
And your cat is so cute. What was his name again?
4.
Why 4?
I figured if he ever got lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell 4. It happened once. You'd be surprised by how many golf players you run into.
And every time you play with him, you can say it's 4-play.
Yeah. He was also named after someone.
Really? Who?
A little kid that wanted to transcend.
What? A movie character or something?
Sure, let's go with that. Do you want anything else?
Let's see if you know me that well. Give me something I'd like.
Okay then. What would Dorothy order?
Can I just do another piano woman?
I know Dorothy likes piano women.
Yeah, she likes stuff that's girly and sweet.
Which is another piano woman. 1, 2, 3, 5, 1. I can't do another piano woman.
Let's give her a moon blast.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 1, 1, 2. Out on the rocks and blended. Ba, 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 ba.
Alright, what about this?
Yep, just nice.
You always order either sweet or girly drinks. It was a no-brainer.
Girly and sweet drinks for a sweet girl. I still can't believe you actually remember what I said about the piano woman.
It's always good to keep note of what regulars like, you know? I've wondered for a while, though. Why do you keep coming back here?
For you, of course.
Come again?
Why else would I come if not to see you? You're one of the few people willing to hear me out, always filled with curiosity. And you're cute. Talking to cute people is always nice. There's also the bar. The way it's insulated from the noise of the city, it's really comfortable. And it's just a bit away from the street I'm always at. A win-win situation.
I see. It was weird to see you down, though, especially since you're always so lively.
Well, I wasn't down, really. I was just thinking about a lot of things.
Like what?
Well, my mom, guardian, asked me to go home on Monday for a bit. And as much as I love her, being with her is usually tiring. Understandable. Time has, so a slight offset. Time has not felt real. Like, time has been going so fast lately. So fast but so slow at the same time. But yeah, I completely blanked on what time of year it is. My Earth Mom's birthday is this Saturday. I completely forgot about it. My Earth Parents' anniversary was yesterday. Completely forgot about it. Oh, I'm playing Valhalla, which is a visual novel, and yes, as opposed to my Melorosia parents. Come on, Bunsa. I'm playing Valhalla, which is a visual novel bartending simulator game. And I have different voices because that's my turn playing. I like doing voices.
This is my natural voice.
And this is my pitched up voice.
I remember to stretch. But yeah. Okay, fine, but I'll show you the channels in the back. Green Girl's cool, though. We've got The Nothing. We've got Wrestle. We've got Ad. Why, thank you. That's awesome. That's such a compliment. Oh my gosh, I've been practicing these voices for so long. Just stuff. Yep, okay, you want wrestling? Here, have some wrestling. Yeah. I enjoy a wide variety of voices that I can make. I don't know. It might be wrestling. It might be punching. It might be something that I'm not aware of. It might be some future sport. It could be a future sport. Maybe in the future there's punching and wrestling. Exactly. If we got to see their faces, I might enjoy it more. Guardian. That whole thing about someone taking care of a Lilum after they're deployed until they reach maturity, right?
Yep, and I'm proud to say that I reached psychological maturity in just 1 year. They always try and keep a varied pool of volunteers to make the collective source grow faster.
So what's wrong with your guardian?
Well, she still treats me like a kid. Dorothy, you look really young. The worst part is that sometimes I fear she might see me as some sort of replacement for her dead daughter.
Whoa, that's a bombshell to drop. That's a bombshell to drop, Dorothy. You want to run that by me again? Oh, whoa, That actually, like, knocked me. Huh? Dead daughter?
I was deployed to her not long after she lost her daughter. A contrived coincidence, really. Even when I was still developing self-awareness, I always feared she might be using me as a replacement. Dorothy, that's really fucking deep. She didn't, though, or at least not consciously. At times, she would just stop doing something or return a gift she's given me. Yeah, completely coincidental. And she felt like she was projecting too much of her daughter onto me. What irony that years later I'd be making a living pretending to be someone else in the bedroom. Oh, Dorothy, never change.
How's that?
Well, most of the time my job involves roleplay. A daughter, a student, some helpless kid. Hello, meet Dorothy. Dorothy's a sex worker. It means I've gotten many clients looking exactly for that. But on the other hand, from a professional standpoint, I'd rather have them hire me because of me. Because of my character, not because I'm the one that roleplays as little girls. Maybe I need to exaggerate some attributes.
What's the problem with your idea then? If you do that on a daily basis, why worry about it?
Because I don't want to make her sad. Oh, Dorothy.
Yeah.
Every time I visit her, I fear she might look at me and see her daughter. But seeing me makes her sad. At this point, I don't even care if she's projecting her daughter onto me. I just don't want to make her feel sad.
Did you try talking with her?
How so? Come on, Dorothy, communication. Communication. Communication makes relationships work.
Telling her just what you said to me. Clear up those fears. I mean, unless she's not the kind to want anyone opening up to her, that is.
I never really thought about talking to her about that.
It is. I don't know if Rad Shiba's gonna come back, but there are many talking dogs. There is a whole, like, sub-society of talking dogs.
That doesn't sound like something you just bring up, though.
Keep it in mind, at least. Maybe she'll appreciate the gesture. I wouldn't know, though. I haven't met her.
She's a really nice woman. The problem is mostly with me, I think.
Rad Shiba, as in, like, totally radical. Yeah, he wears a Hawaiian shirt and has sunglasses. Nah, you're good. He's definitely rad. And he works, at a company for dogs. Run by dogs. That's almost like dog therapy. Therapy for dogs. Oh, well then. I'm taking my break.
Oh, I'll be leaving then.
No, what I was trying to say is that I'm taking my break. You want to come?
Really?
If you don't mind talking on a chilly night in an alley behind a bar, that is.
I've done worse in alleys.
Dorothy, honey!
Let's go!
Boss, I'm taking my break. Alright. Amazing.
It is now safe to keep playing.
Oh crap, I wanna do that, what's the train voice? It is now safe to keep playing. Something like that. Want one?
Are you really offering a little girl a cigarette?
Now you're a little girl?
I always am. Innocence, however, is another matter entirely. But anyway, thanks now. Smoking seriously messes with my with my English skills. Smoking seriously messes with my air filters, and they're a hassle to replace.
Don't mind me though. Smoked your heart. Oh wait, wrong person.
Don't mind me though. Smoke to your heart's content.
Thanks. So why don't you tell me about this guardian of yours? I want to know what kind of woman she is.
Sure. Well, her name is Sophia Graham. Graham.
Graham?
She's a retired PE teacher. Nowadays she works as a gym during the morning shift. She's pretty fit, if I do say so myself. She had a daughter. Apparently she suffered from nanomachine projection all of her life. And when she finally healed, she was hit by a truck.
What the?
Oof.
What was her daughter's name?
I don't know, I never asked, really. Are you okay? I'm reading fear, or is that surprise? It's hard to tell.
Is that our dead ex-girlfriend's last name? I'm fine, yeah. Wait, Reed?
Well, I don't see emotions like you do. I have to make do with a combination of body heat readings, face recognition, face recognition, and context. I'm still a bit confused about some, but I've gotten better with time. Anyway, you sure you're fine?
Yeah. Scared or surprised? She's not wrong, though. Oh, wait, does that mean her last name isn't really Hayes?
Hayes is just my artistic name. Sounds more exotic, and that's what people usually look for in this business. I tried other names, though. Dolores Hayes, Genesis Graham. I tried Dorothy Warrior once, but a legal team came out of nowhere and stopped me cold.
So what's your legal name, then?
Rebecca Dorothy Willow Graham. A bit of a mouthful, if you ask me.
So Dorothy's actually your second name? Should I call you something like Becky, then?
People have always called me Dorothy rather than Rebecca for some reason. That's why I chose it. It's useful too. People have tried to falsify stuff using my name, and they always get caught.
Because they use Dorothy Hayes as their name?
Yep. Only my mom, Guardian, calls me Rebecca, so it's weird to hear it from others.
What about Willow?
Willow's my first surname, actually. When I got registered, my guardian was married to a guy who had Willow as a last name. Shortly after I joined their household, they separated, so I was left with his family name first.
Hold on, so your real name in short would be Rebecca Willow?
Doesn't have the same pizzazz to it if you ask me.
Whatever you say, Becky.
Stop it! It'd be like if I called you Julianne all of a sudden.
Ugh.
Well, that was anger I just read right now. Lots of anger.
I think it's weird enough already if you call me Jill instead of Honey.
Weird, huh? How can you end up feeling associated with a name that's not yours?
I have an uncle that always called me Tina. He kept calling my cousin Tina Jill for some reason.
Oh my god. Thankfully,
I don't have to deal with that. I mean, though, my brothers' names are not easy. You're good. We are discussing with Dorothy about her real name, which apparently is Rebecca Dorothy Willow something. I don't remember the last one. And names, and we're discussing nicknames and names and all that fun stuff. Ugh. Neither of us minded, though, because he's calling us what he thinks we're called instead of mixing us up. That, and it's completely useless to try and correct him. But, you know, maybe that effect is true for your clients, too.
how so?
Well, you're worried about your clients not hiring you because you're you, right? But think about what happens when it's announced that a character will be played by a different actor. Sure, it's a character, but people are also going for the actor playing the character.
So you're saying they go for my roleplay instead of just me roleplay?
Sounds too far-fetched?
Sounds plausible, actually. Okay, honey, I'll take my leave now. Don't want to take up all of your break. Thanks for the chat. See you at the party tomorrow.
Bye. I need to remember to buy more cigars. We smoke cigars? I thought we just smoked cigarettes. That's weird. I've never smoked a cigar. I've also never smoked, period, so, you know.
Me and my little puny lungs.
My puny lungs that are like, I touched nature. Ugh. And they seize up, and I'm like, need you. Alright, jukebox, go. But names are fun. Yeah. Oh my god. That, like, would have to be... Like, it's not something that I could do. It's not something that I could do. I respect every single person who does it. I'm just like, could not do it myself. Could not do it myself. Back, did I miss something? Unless you count the worst PPV. Yeah. お客さんは神様だ. PPV main event fight I've seen all year, not really, no. Alright. Going out? I'll have a word with Gogo outside. He was so hyped for that match. He must be devastated. Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Say.
It's Say! Say! Hi, Say!
Good evening, Jill. How are you doing? The nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better. You're having nightmares? How about your injuries? My bones are healing nicely. My wound's finally closed. The scars itch a bit, though. Well, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today? Yeah, I'm running a couple of errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while. I also noticed the big guy from last time is outside. Buster? Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm still healing, so she suggested taking him with me. Ah, I see. What can I get you? Something cold. Sure. Alright, something cold for Say. Yeah, pretty much. She's really sweet, but, Alright, let's give her, it sounds horrible saying this, let's give her a bad touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, all on the rocks and mixed. Here. Yeah, this is the one. Why drink something cold when the weather outside is so cold too? It's not that cold actually, but I've always had decent tolerance for the cold, so I'm not a good reference. So, Stella isn't with you today? She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and is having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered. And here I was all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow. You're throwing a party too? Sorry about that. Can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time? If there's a next time at all. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Have fun. Drink a couple of beers in our honor. I will then. What are Stella's Christmas parties like? They're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes there's too much food, though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. That's really sweet of her. That's like the good type of like rich people big parties is when there's too much food and they let the staff have it. And she also buys toys for all the children of her staff members. Really? She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines. She carries a beaming smile that I haven't seen any other day of the year. Many of the kids have even started calling her Auntie Ella. Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, name a party, and she most likely celebrates it big. Interesting. Do you like parties, Jill? I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. I do not like parties. I'm not a party person. I did not go to a single party at all in college. Or high school. Or any school. Well, no, I went to some parties. They like school parties, but they were meh. I went to them because my friends were going, and I was like, I'll join along. Sure, why not? I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend, though. I just don't mind going to them. I see. I only go to parties that Stella's attending. Yeah. There we go. Because otherwise, I just stand there without anything to say. My brain was like, where did I leave off that sentence? Huh? That, and I'm not one to wear dresses, you know. Oh my god. I'm not a big dress person. I know I present very femininely, and you might think, Prince, wouldn't you wear a dress? Yes, I would. I'm okay with wearing dresses. I don't like wearing them for long periods of time. There's certainly some dresses that look really good on women with well-defined muscles. Like, some of them you're just like, aesthetically, 10 out of 10. You're not? I'm a tad too ripped. They don't look cute on me. Say hush. I'm sure there are hundreds of lesbians who would disagree with you. Although, with all this healing I have to do, I won't be fit for a while. Exactly. They're too, breezy, too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. I have to wear shorts under all of my dresses. I can't stand it. I'm like, The dress can literally be to the floor, and I'm like, I'm wearing shorts under this. There is nothing you can stop me. So for a while, this annoyed my Earth Mom to no end. Every time I wore a dress, I would wear, I got a bunch of men's basketball shorts. They were fabric, not like jersey. But I would wear them. And, yeah. I would wear them under every single dress that I would wear. No matter, like, if it was a long dress or short dress. I would be like, I'm wearing pants under this. I mean, it makes sense that as a younger prince, I enjoyed wearing skirts. I was like, yay, I got the twirly of the skirt, but I'm also wearing pants. But I bet you'd look good in a dress, Jill. It's been years since I last wore one. I wouldn't know. Last time I wore one, I remember worrying my arms were too thin or something like that. We all have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own. That's hard to imagine. Stella is wonderfully amazing looking. She's got, like, voluptuous hair and literal cat ears. Yes. Oh, those are my favorites. Like, oh, what a beautiful dress. Haha, pantsuit.
Situate myself in a chair.
Oh, but she does have one. She distresses a lot about her best size. Really? She's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact. Oh my god. So, welcome to Prince Storytime. Super quick aside. I was in, oh god, how many years ago was that now? 3? No, 4. Oh, was it 4 years ago? Oh my god. Yes, it was 20... What? Oh my god, what year was it? I was 19. It was 2017. Oh my god. Whew. 2017, I was in Japan with a good friend. Well, she wasn't a friend at the time. We literally were just getting to know each other and stayed in a hotel room together for like 3 weeks in a foreign country. But I don't remember what we were discussing. All I remember is I was like tired out of my brain. I was like, oh, I think we were talking about like gender stuff. Because I was like, yeah, I'm bi-gender. And she was like, oh yeah, I'm like AAA, meaning agender, asexual, aromantic. And my brain thought that she meant bust size. And I looked down at my own, I was like, I think I'm like a B. She stared at me for like 5 minutes before being like, no, no, go to bed, Prince. She was like, it's time for you to go to sleep. I was like, no, I want to stay up and watch TV that I don't understand. Yes, technically not wrong. Yes, technically it would be bah. I'm not a sheep, I'm a cat. Actually, it's the opposite kind of complex, I mean. Oh, where she thinks she's too big? She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest. Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Although, I guess comparisons are useless here. They rarely help with complexes. Oh. Oh, well, she does go to the extra mile. I thought that was a frog for a moment. I was like, frog? Frog? In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks them away, but I guess I never cared enough to ask about the specifics. Is she like half bind? Frog! That's also why she goes out. She styles her hair, or when she goes out, she styles her hair in those, drill braids. Drills? Yes. They look a bit drilly, don't they? She styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest. She seems affluent enough, why not go through a reduction surgery? Because she also kind of likes having that size. She takes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. What? That is not how it works. That is not how that works, but okay. She says something along those lines a lot. Stella has quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her. Huh. I'm making it sound like she's hiding J-cups or something like that. I guess in a taller or thicker person, her size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter and thinner than the norm. Do you get self-conscious about your boobs? What? Welcome to Boob Talk. Tonight on the docket we have Say and Jill discussing breasts. As if boob talk would be anything but. Not really. I've been more self-conscious about my height. Although it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. What about you? Yes and no. It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. And I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that. You're fine, don't worry. Thank you. Can I get you anything else? Do you have something non-alcoholic? I do, give me a second. Non-alcoholic. 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 But let's do a blue fairy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, all aged and mixed. Here. Thanks. You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are you? It makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least makes my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. It makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I've never gotten drunk. I got tipsy at a bachelorette party. That was the extent of that. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Oh, yes, so she was in a bank that had technically like a terrorist attack. And she escaped the bank and fell off a roof, I want to say. Fell off the roof. And landed on the ground. So she's gone through some shit. I don't remember if it's like, if she was like, I have to get down somehow, or if she fell. I think it was falling, but your legs go numb, everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. But what's so good about not being able to control yourself? I feel that on a molecular level, say. That's a good question, actually. Usually people like feeling numb because that numbness helps them forget their problems. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can afford food, or who are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. It doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes. Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world is an ugly side nobody deserves to be part of. Hey, Say, you want there's also a matter of addiction, you know? You start just liking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked. Oh yeah, that too. So tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing? Thank you for the topic switch. Yeah, I think we've done drinks on the house for a couple of people, but not very often. Nothing fancy. It'll just be me, Boss, Gil, and a couple of regulars. They'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's it. Man, that sounds so good. At least better than the whole planning madness Stella's throwing right now. Excuse me. If you ever throw something like that again, you let me know, you hear? Sure. Hey, Say. Yeah? What do you plan on doing now? I'm gonna check one last errand before going home. No, I mean, what are you planning on doing now with the White Knights disbanded and all? Oh yeah, she was also part of like a military police, like, doctor squad. And then it was revealed in the terrorist attack on the bank that she was in that they're kind of corrupt, and so they've been disbanded, and now she is out of a job. Yeah! She brought people to doctors. Doctor Squad. To be honest, yes, corrupt military police Doctor Squad. To be honest, I don't know. I never prepared a plan B because I figured if you can go with plan B, why not just make it a plan A? I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. I could go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. And I'm tired of blatant corruption. Sick of it. But I'm alive. I learned something after that hell in Apollo Trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. No, I think she has two, but you can't see the other one. It's like, she's like at a 3/4 angle and the other one's hidden. Clawing my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later. Yeah, it looks I definitely see how it could be construed as she only has one arm, and it might be, but I think it's just the perspective. That's the word. That's nice to know. Well, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective. It's you, asshole. Hey there, girl. Give me a strong drink, won't you? Alright. Something strong. Perhaps something manly? We're gonna go with a gut punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, and I'm just gonna fucking drown this man. Yeah, pretty much chloroform. All aged and mixed. Have a gut punch so hard that you will fall over. Here you go. Yeah, this'll do. So, what brought you out here? Nothing special. I was just working on a case and I happened to be in the area. What kind of work? Yeah, we call this cyanide. It's cyanide. What's the, oh crap. This is called It'll Kill Ya, 'cause it'll kill ya. That would be like someplace you go, it just has a drink called alcohol poisoning. And you're just like, does that do what it says? It's like, does what it says on the tin. Alcohol poisoning. That place would get shut down so fast. Can you imagine going there, advertising that you give people alcohol poisoning? And they make you chug it. They make you chug it. You're not allowed to, like, sip it and take a while. No, you have to chug it right then and there at the bar. Oh, that'd be so horrible. That'd be so horrible. It's making me laugh too hard. Tracking someone. Gun for hire. What about the girl? Crimson something. Yeah, you get like one cracker They're like, open your mouth, and when you open your mouth, they put one Ritz cracker on your tongue, and they're like, there you go. Now chug the big gulp. I'm tracking that girl. Didn't you just get out of that job? I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money, and well, I just couldn't refuse again. Well, it's your life, not mine. yeah. Most everyone who comes here is new. Every night. You don't really see the same person twice. Huh. I wonder why that is. I wonder, though, there has to be more to that whole thing than just acting as a middleman to look for some murderer. Say, how safe is this place? That's a terrifying question. What do you mean? We're protected by the BTC property laws, the walls are soundproof, and I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone. Okay then, wait, soundproof walls? Why? Did you see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be annoying without those walls. Alright then. Have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender? Sounds like someone's D&D character. Yeah, exactly. Are there panic buttons underneath the seats or underneath the bar? Do you have mace on you? Like the type of questions that make you go, Yeah, Lord Lance Lavender sounds like someone's D&D character. Fuck, Dorothy. Nope. He's some big name from Kanye-vania? Excuse me? Kanye-vania, the birthplace of Mr. Kanye? I don't know if I'm mispronouncing that. I don't know how else you would pronounce that. That's fucking amazing. His blood apparently has some weird reaction to Glitch City's nanomachines. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. Welcome to Yeezyville, capital of Kanye. Of Kanye-vania. But if still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left. Oh. Well, that's gross. They're using him as a guinea pig to see what causes that reaction and if it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection. Uh-huh. Well, it turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here, and he hasn't seen her ever since. He could be lying, you know. Yeah, he could be lying to get in touch with the master criminal Crimson Rose to get himself out of whatever fuckery he's got himself into. Doubt it. I did my research. She really is his daughter. Why didn't you figure that out earlier? I had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier. I see. Can I get you anything else? What about Cobalt Velvet? Okay. Alright, Cobalt Velvet. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All on the rocks and mixed. Alright. There you go. Oh, you actually did it. Were you expecting me to mess up so you didn't have to pay? No. That would be a good joke. That'd be a good joke to make. I haven't even had an official debut yet, though, so. No, it's just Prince. Prince, but not that one. That's like, playing Phasmo with my friends. They're looking for Prince fingerprints, and I'm gonna get every time they're like, I found Prince, and I'm like, what? Huh? Yeah, Prince, no relation. Prince, not the one you're thinking of. So what made you accept the contract anyway? keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time. He told me he wanted to see her again one last time, or at the very least, deliver her a message. He could have been lying. Yes, people lie, you made your point. Exactly. Fingerprints. I'm always like, hey. It's my friend Jay doing it. I'm like, Jay, take me out to dinner first. Come on, Jay. Even then, I felt like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like not being able to find your daughter. You do? What it's like being apart from her, not knowing what she's doing, or even if she's alright. I feel like we just unlocked a lot of this man's backstory. Yeah, you do? I have a daughter. She's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight and she ran away from home. At first, I just waited for her to show up, but then I started getting worried and went out to find her. I couldn't find any trace of her. Oh, you're good. Soon, I was worried if something might have happened to her. But I guess that's how my tracking skills. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, now, Restream. Be nice. Be nice, Restream. Okay, good. Restream, you are being nice. That's good. That's what I like to see. Oh, we like it when Restream is doing good and being nice. I guess that's how my tracking skills and list of contacts begin to grow. I finally found her, taking cover in some dumpster, unconscious from starvation. Whoa. So yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request of finding his daughter. But I don't expect you to understand. So how's the search going? I'm very close to finding her. That girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to the her from before the bank incident, though, she seems slower somehow. I think the Crimson person is, not Say. It might be Say, it might also be Stella. I'm so confused. I don't know who it is. Exactly. This is the kind of guy who's like, have you heard of the band Vomit in My Mouth? They're my favorite band. I doubt you've ever heard of them. They're really, like, really underground. I went to one of their concerts at the singer's house. It was in his garage. And they played my favorite song, Getting High Off of Listerine. Oh, don't, Prince, what are you doing? I don't know. Exactly. They literally vomit in people's mouths. It's avant-garde. You wouldn't get it. Very much so, very much so. They have, at the end of the night, they, you can bring up the poster and they'll vomit on it, and it's like a signature, but it's, you know, it's that fleeting, effervescent vomit smell that stays on the paper other than ink. God. Someone does it. Someone does it. It exists somewhere in this world. I've not just spoken that into existence. Either she's let her guard down or something else is happening. What do you do when you find her? I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. Exactly. They're like, he's like, you don't know the effervescent experience it is to listen to their song Getting High Off of Listerine in a room that smells like vomit, where you can hear people vomiting in joy in the back. The fuck am I saying? Yes, exactly. He's like, don't call it indie. If you call it indie, I'm never talking to you again. Get it right. It's punk jazz hip hop fusion. And sometimes they throw a little bit of Latin in. But it's not indie. It's not indie. I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says, and I don't want to find out. What if she tries to kill you? I might not look like it, but I can take care of myself, bartender. You really don't look like it. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks. I guess you're right. Okay, I better go back to work before the trail goes cold. Bye! Please come again. You done? Yeah. Okay then, I want you here tomorrow at 8 p.m. No working beforehand, the bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best, we're having a party after all. Alright. Where's Gil, by the way? He stored all our things in his home because of how close it was to the stores. So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow. I see. Well, see you tomorrow, boss. Hold on, wait a bit and I'll go with you. Oh, sure, thanks. Flawless service bonus. Yeah.
Merry Mega Christmas! Let us celebrate Santa's resurrection as the Mega Santa that saved Christmas from the Redmonds.
What? I'm confused. Alright. What's up, Augmented Eye? Yuri. That's a fucking anime. I know it. Yuri is the best show this season. If you aren't a fan of Yuri or Slice of Life shows already, then be prepared to join the Moe Church this season with the premiere of Yuri. Exactly. Mega Christmas. One of the funniest shows I've seen in recent years. The pals of the popular Danger U forum seem to be divided, however. This is such an obvious pandering. Remember when anime was about women doing womanly things and beating the shit out of each other? What is this trash? You girls are just haters who hate their lives. I'm gonna marry Shinatsu. Wake me up inside. You can catch Yuri every Friday on RSTV. Oh, this sounds like it's gonna be a fun read. Is it sexist to have an army of robot women? I'm pretty sure Kanye Mania went through demilitarization before. What? That's a sentence you don't expect to hear. The ones without artificial intelligence, mind you. The king of the West. Kanye! From the western nation of Kanye Mania. Wow. Demil Kanye! I love it. Has approximately 6,000 robot soldiers, all of whom look like the hottest girls around. But is this show of quirkiness from the wacky dictator problematic? Those dictators from Venezuela or whatever just do what they want. They don't give a shit. Mariana Zimmer, 35, told the Augmented Eye during a street interview. They're all pretty hot though. If I was him, I'd have done the same. Why bother with the real thing when you can make them from scratch to match your every needs? Or as we investigate. I am good with that being the end of it. Alright. Lilim receiving mysterious messages. Update 2. The messages have suddenly stopped and everything is normal again. You get a robot woman! You get a robot woman! Everybody gets a robot woman! And if you're not into women, sucks, apparently. The messages have suddenly stopped and everything is normal again. Still, we can't stop wondering what's the deal. Was it a prankster or someone who just discovered how to subvert public communication channels in Lilim? Either way, some reports indicate that Lilim behavior has been rather unusual of late. Although we can only imagine the confusion they were going through. Not the first time. But let's not forget that something similar happened 5 years ago when Lilim advancement was at its historic high. Fortunately, nothing came out of it. Will it happen again? Time will tell. Amazing. What's up with Kiramiki? Mega Christmas is here! I'm way too used to Christmas, but the mega tradition here in Glitch City is mega comfy. I know it's an incredibly absurd name and the holiday isn't any less crazy due to its origin, but I find it amazing how GC managed to replace the original festivities. Some places celebrate Christmas eating fried chicken, but here they outright changed the holiday. Well, it's not that different considering they have the same dates, but still pretty cool. Cool, gotta go. Time to sign some books. Alright, let's go to the party. A party. Good evening. Chill, I told you to come in the nicest clothes you have. You came in your uniform. Yeah, my Earth family does... What do we do for Christmas? Oh my god. I don't think we don't really have any sort of like tradition. I think we eat ham. Usually ham. There's some big meal, but the contents of the meal is not really a stickler. My family's like, let's just eat food and enjoy being together. And that's it. We're probably the most easygoing people on Christmas. These are the nicest clothes I have with me. Besides, you and Jill are in your uniforms too. God, Gil. Ever since I figured out that that's probably pronounced Jill, it just fucks with my brain every time his name comes up in a sentence. Well, I can't really show up in casual clothing. I'm being monitored. What about the kilt you wore that one time? I'm still surprised that one didn't break the dress code somehow. Like, we got all sorts of different dips and all sorts of different crackers. We just tried, like, everything. And then we did one with sausage. That was delicious. And then we tried doing mac and cheese last year. But we forgot to make one of the mac and cheeses. We completely forgot one of the main dishes. So it ended up being a mac and cheese. And I have no idea what we're doing this year. Yeah, we were doing, because we have a kind of, it's a slow cooker mac and cheese. It's called Southwest mac and cheese, basically. It's got, like, tomatoes and salsa and, like, chili peppers. It's, like, really good. Yeah. And then the one that we forgot to make was actually a baked mac and cheese, which was kind of my Earth grandmother's recipe-ish. Like, is what we think is her recipe. But we've completely forgot to make that one. So we just ended up having Southwest mac and cheese. I don't have that many clothes to begin with. Yeah. You people depress me. Well, everything's in place back there. Oh, almost here. You know, there was a time when people greeted others before saying stuff like that. Come on, Jill, greet her properly. Welcome to Valhalla. Wait. Man, if that's not a sign that you need to ease up on the work, I don't know what is. Shut up, it's become a reflex. Wait, Alma also came in her usual attire. Why aren't you saying anything to her? Ribbed sweaters get a free pass. Why? Silly question, never mind. Jamie came early too. The dogs went with him to get some ice. The dogs are here! Don't we have ice? Trying to take it out of the bartending station is a chore, so it's better to buy some outside. Huh. What were you doing back there? Yeah, ribbed sweaters get a free pass. I don't understand that, but I'm just gonna go with Prince's Babu. What are you doing back there, Alma? Setting up the food warmer. The what? I bought it 3 days ago. It's amazing. It looks like a set of wires, but you can create a frame with them. Put the food inside it, press a button, and watch as it warms the food up just like a microwave. It's an infomercial bauble, though really useful but tricky to handle at the same time. One wrong move and we'll be out of food for the night. Everything will be scorched in a second. Oh. So you've bought infomercial stuff too, haven't you? It's at the very least a good idea for gifts. Well.
Dynamic entry!
Dorothy! I get to use the high voice! Finally, at least someone came after me.
Is it weird that I've already heard that 3 times in the last hour?
Oh my god, Dorothy! Dorothy! Oh, don't be like that. She's not saying it out of malice or anything. She just found it funny. You're taking her side now? You heard the lady. We said finally someone who came after me. And she said, is it weird that I've heard that 3 times today already? Oh, Dorothy. Jealous? You wish.
You don't need to fight for me.
Or not. I'll go check the microwave wire thingy. I'm starting to get hungry. Great idea. Back. It's Red Sheba. Rad Shiba and his boss dog. Hey yo, Rad Shiba! Oh, can I get Green Girl back? Wait, what was that?
It's Magical Girl! I love it.
Back. Oh! Hello, Jill. Soldier, you're late! Oh, that's right, his name is Nacho. Nacho the dog. Hey, Jay. See, that's how you greet people. You shut it.
I'll go help. I'll go help Sweater Pups.
Something wrong? She's not good with dogs. Oh. Alright, we're all here so we can start. Yo, Anchorage.
Alma.
I know what I said. How's the food doing? It's doing well, but it'll take a bit. Can't you speed it up? I've used those microwave wired things before. It's either warm nicely but slowly, or burn that bitch. Yeah, I have not heard Sweater Pups in a while. So, how long? 15 minutes or so. A bell will ring when the time comes. We need to kill some time then. Alright, let's play Truth or Dare. No, let's not. What? I'll pass. Games are for kids. I'm in. Sure, I'll play.
Sounds fun. As long as the mud stay away from me.
I'll make the time pass faster. You'll play. Oh my god, it's literally Truth or Dare. Oh my god, it's literally a Truth or Dare minigame. Why can I choose the dog? Alright then, rules are simple. If you get picked, you pick either Truth or Dare. After you finish, you get to pick someone else. I don't think I've played Truth or Dare since I was in, like, elementary school. We go like that until food's done. I played, Never Have I Ever. But that was also in an onsen. So that was an interesting experience. I dared the dog for cuddles. What about punishment games? What? Those are a hassle. Just issue new questions or challenges until the other person complies. That said, Jill. Yes! You start, pick someone. Oh, let's see. Click on the portrait of the person you wish to pick. Dorothy. Well then, Dorothy.
Yes!
Truth or Dare?
Let's go with Truth.
Is there anything you've rejected from clients?
Those who want to roleplay with mutilation.
Huh. I mean, understandable. I mean,
sure, I can take off my limbs with no problem. I have to do that for maintenance every now and again. But I'm not okay with doing it for clients, because first, that leaves me defenseless, which I cannot allow by any means. And second, half of the time the roleplay involves a violent scenario. And there are some behaviors I won't reinforce. Namely, non-consensual violence of any kind.
Interesting.
Alright then, my turn! You, Sweater Pups!
I hate saying that out loud. Me?
Truth or Dare?
Dare? Man, you're brave or stupid.
Okay, I want you to say in the most sultry voice you can muster, admin override.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy, welcome to the downsides of voice acting. Admin override. Happy?
Yes, very.
Seems you caused some collateral damage here. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't mind me. Seriously, guys? Well, let's see. You, the dog. My name is... Yeah, whatever. I want you to bark. I haven't picked Dare. I said bark. Woof. I asked you to do it, not to say it. Oh, bark. Do it, not say it. Bark. Barking. Hey, if I bark, then I'm the king of the bar, because I'm barking. God. Seriously, Jill? Yeah, I have a lame sense of humor, whatever. Alright, my turn. Hey, Jay, truth or dare?
Dare.
Then pet me. I'll pick truth. Okay, why are your nails so thin? Eh? Your nails. You won't be able to dig with such flimsy nails. Oh my god, dog. All humans have nails like these. Wait, they do? How do you dig?
With
shovels. You guys are weird. Why are you so reluctant to pet him? Call it a gut feeling. I wonder how long until the food's done. Boss. Yeah, Rashiba asking the real questions. Why, what you used to dig? Shovels.
water break.
Alright, boss, pick. Truth me. How did you get your arm? On second thought, dare me. Lift Gil by the neck of his shirt. Okay. Oh. Happy? I guess. Who cares? I didn't hear about your arm. I do. I care. Yeah. Alright, Gil. Now that I have you in this position, answer me! Whoa, Dana! Yeah, our boss has a robo arm, and we're constantly trying to figure out how she got it. I didn't pick. You're in no position to pick. Now answer. Did you live in Scotland for 2 years? Scotland? No. I guess that rules out a couple of possibilities. Chief? What? Oh, right, I'm still lifting you, sorry. And now she apologizes. I guess it's my turn. Hey, Alma, truth or dare? Dana is kind of like, I feel like the embodiment of, girl boss gatekeep. Girl boss gatekeep gaslight. That's Dana. Except she's nicer than that.
Oh, I have a suggestion.
You stay quiet.
Fine.
How strong are those arms of yours? It's still my muscles under them, so not very. Although not having fleshy skin makes things easier. Wait, that's truth, not dare. I just wanted to make sure. I dare you to break this nut with your hands. Oh, okay. Well, that was easy. Yeah, pretty much. Holy shit, Gil, are you really into that? Oh my god, Tana, no! Eh? Asking a woman to break a nut in her hands and then watching her eat it, does that turn you on? Why are we being so mean to Gil today? Eh?
Oh, wait, is this an actual thing that turns guys on? I just need to know for professional reasons.
You're a pervert, Gilbert. What? That was close this time. My turn then? Alright. Hey, Jill, pick. Truth. Yeah, he just really wanted to see if she can crush that nut with her bare hands. Okay then, what's your most embarrassing childhood dream? Elaborate. For example, when I was a girl, I wanted to be a professional puzzle master. I guess in a way I accomplished that, but you understand. I wanted to be a ventriloquist. Huh? When I was a child, I liked the show called Lucia's Fun House. The one with the woman in the house with the talking stuff? That one. My parents divorced when I was around 6, I think. Mom was on tour with an orchestra and my dad was working constantly. I spent a lot of time with my grandpa, but he slept a lot, so I was on my own a lot most of the time. I like to pretend things like chairs or beds could talk, and since AI wasn't so advanced back then. Anyway, I went to a magic show once and there was a guy making a puppet talk. My dad told me he was a ventriloquist, so I was kind of obsessed about wanting to be one. Even today, I'd be lying if I said that I don't think about it every now and then. So that's why you pretend 4 can talk. She what? Nothing. I'm getting hungry. Alright, let's do Gil. Well then, Gil, what do you pick? Yeah, you know, Jill is, Jill's a little sad. Some of the stuff is, where she goes, oh yeah, that, and everyone's like, Jill, are you okay? I'll go with dare. I dare you to eat this bell pepper. Truth, I meant truth. Yeah, pretty much. Eat the bell pepper. Eat it, eat it, eat it. God, I hate bell peppers. That'd be the worst fucking thing. I'd rather not. Eat it or I'll make your life impossible next week. Eat it or I'll make your life impossible next week. Pretty much, yes. Was that hard? Yes. Anyway, what do you pick, Alma? I pick truth. What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you while drunk? I almost bought a timeshare in Panama. What? Eh? What? Huh. I was on vacation with my family and family's friends. We went to a hotel where a couple of salesmen tried to coerce into buying a timeshare. When I was sober, it was obvious bullshit. But then I fell into their trap with the free bar. Were it not for my brother-in-law, I'd be forever doomed to spend 1 week a year in Panama. You could just not go. And lose my money? Forget it.
A bell?
Oh, food's ready. Finally. Let's go. You guys go ahead. I'll have a quick snook outside. Careful. Hi, Alma. Truth or dare, huh? Was fun, I guess. Hey. Ah, out. I mean, hello. A bit late for the hello, don't you think? Want one? You know I don't smoke. Sure. Are you leaving already? Yeah, technically we celebrated Mega Christmas yesterday. But I just got a message that Diana is making a ruckus, so I gotta leave. Good luck with that. Speaking of ruckus, how have you been doing? Fine, I guess. All this has been helped keep my mind off things for a while. Is it weird to feel the absence of someone you had no contact with whatsoever for the last 3 years? Ask Katusha or any of the old literature maidens whose spouse went to war types. I mean, even if you had no contact with her, maybe she was constantly on your mind. If you tweak the circumstances, it's not that different from one of you going to war. I guess. Well, although the circumstances make me not want to, I've gotta go. Careful out there. Oh, yeah, you should take the chance and spend this time with everyone inside, don't you think? Yeah, she's right. Hey, Jill's back! The moon! Why is it blown up? The moon. The moon. Yeah, someone fucked up the moon. Do I have to click something? That moon's fucked. Oh, nope, it's just washing stuff. Oh, we've got our cat. We're looking outside. We got some beer. Chapter 3, Dulce. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Oh yeah, Dulce. Dulce. Rent! And I need $10,000! Oh. If the Alex doll's beard actually grows. Ugh. Alright. Ugh. Oh, that's... I guess that's sweet for the thing. Alright. Okay, I have 4 days to make $10,000? Oh god. Okay, well, that is gonna be not fun. Ground and sand fighters. Imports to the mid-card. They're forcing 66 American Kid. Push the Great DK. American Kid actually moves merch. I want to marry Yusuke, who's hyped for the women's tournament. 66 was better in Japan. Wrestling is fake. Alright.
Huh. Well, thank you so very much for sticking around. I really appreciate it.
Model Warrior. It's gonna be censored. Yeah, it's really interesting. Apparently there's like a couple different endings. But yeah. I'm probably only gonna be streaming for about 20 more minutes. 30 more minutes anyways. The meme show. What about sequels? Sequels are bad. Alright, well they made fun of her favorite show. She's upset. Alright, Street Race of the Motor City leaves two dead. Well then. The Motor City District is notorious for the number of illegal street races it sees each week and the dozens of injured drivers that leaves every year. This time it's been reported that 2 people died during a race hosted by the Gate Highway, otherwise known as the Death Lane. The Transit Police is currently investigating the deaths as well as the underground world of illegal street racing. We have several suspects in regards to who is running this underworld, but nothing concrete as of yet. Chief of the Transit Police Department, J. Esposito, told the Augmented Eye. The death of these 2 youngsters will be the last, however, that's a promise. Alright, you won't believe what happens in this cartoon. Cartoons are not for children. They're still largely colorful, but the themes they touch have become rather dark. In fact, every cartoon on the air today has a dark theme. It's come to the point where innocent animated characters are no longer a thing. Yeah, it's to play J. Esposito. I suppose children are young adults from birth now. But enter Touch Fluffy Tale, a new show that aims to challenge the current trend. No deep lore, no obscure adult references, no stupid deep plots, just fun with numbers and fluffy tales. Says a TFT producer who has to remain anonymous to avoid internet backlash. I don't want death threats for making a cartoon for actual kids. Alright, Glitch City Olympics. I very much appreciate it. Thank you very much. Alright, for the 10th consecutive year, the GC Olympics returns to the emblematic Super Silver Thunderdome, this time with a representative from the elusive country of Kanye-vania. Prime Minister Quincy, who's in charge of the committee, told the Augmented Eye that it wasn't easy getting in touch with Kanye, and that we had to abide by some of his religious rules in order to see some of their best competitors come to the country. Kanye-vania's main religion, Kanyeism, prohibits the existence of nanomachines inside the body, and as such, competitors from said country had to perform specific treatments in order to repel the swarm. It's a temporary solution, but it'll do the trick. Goodness gracious. Alright, let's go to work and hopefully make enough money. Oh, good evening. Hey Jill, Gil is in the back sorting an ingredient shipment and I've got things to do. The dog's in charge, okay? Bye. What? Wait, the dog's what? Okay, first order, pet me. Yep, Kanye must. Yep, it's a theocracy. It's a theocratic dictatorship. No. Pet me. No. I'm in charge and I want you to pet me. I love we're just ignoring him. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey Jay. Won't pet you. You'll pet me sooner or later. They all do. Won't. Will. You called? He said Will, not Gil. Ah. Who the hell is Will? Nobody. Don't be rude to poor Will. There's no Will. Do you need me to psych you up then? Shut up. Who? Me or Will? Ah. She will, yeah. You go back to whatever you were doing. Alright. And you, stand by. Only if you pet me. Go! The fuck just happened? No, not this man! Alright, time for my other favorite voice. I don't know why I gave it to this fucker, but he got this voice. Well, aren't we spirited today? Welcome to Valhalla. Virgilio? Why do you sound so weirded out? You didn't show up with a bombastic soliloquy. Well, putting up an act can be tiring, you know. So it's all an act then? Wasn't it obvious? I guess. Would you mind getting me a bleeding jade? Sure. He wants a bleeding jade. This man was like fucking philosophy bullshit. And I was like, I hate this man. And apparently it is an act. I don't know what to do with my life. A bleeding jade. Yes, this is just the thing. So, tired of putting on an act. Care to explain? It's a long story, and I'd honestly rather not talk about it right now. Fair enough. What made you change your mind then? Well, for one thing, it's safer for me now. The pompous buffoon act was mostly a way to avoid raising suspicion. Safer? There's a word that's been losing meaning lately. Wait, that was your way of avoiding suspicion? Yes. You do know how weird that sounds, right? It sounds weird. You try not to raise suspicion, but you act in a bombastic manner that screams you're there. And everyone dismisses the fool as a buffoon and moves on. Eh? I mean, you might be right if I were talking about hiding myself. But I'm avoiding certain crowds of people. Yes, my behavior might call everyone's attention. But then everyone just decides I'm harmless and disregards me.
Aww! Thank you so much for joining. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night.
And depending on how erratic my actions are, I become harder to read. Giving me yet another layer of enigma. Huh. Well, congrats. No offense, but I fell right in your plan. I just dismissed your actions as those of a fool. I just dismissed your actions as those of a fool and moved on. You completely fooled me. Thanks. Say, could you give me something spicy? Sure. Spicy. A bloom light. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All aged on the rocks and mixed.
Bloom light.
Here. Aren't you fascinated by spiciness? What's spicy for humans might not be spicy for other animals. Hell, what's toxic for us might not be for other creatures. Do you like spicy things, bartender? I don't mind them, I guess, but I'm not really a fan. That neutral stance is actually weird to come across. Everyone either loves spicy food or hates them with a passion. Do you like it? Lots, not only in regard to painfully spicy things, but also the way mild or slight spice adds to a meal. I've always had this dream of opening a curry stand. As things are, I might actually pursue that dream. Let me know if you do. I haven't had curry in ages now. Hey, bartender. Call me Jill. I wanted to apologize. You put up with me all this time without lashing out. I should apologize for my behavior, and thank you with that. Don't worry, I actually feel like I was too rude to you last time you came. Granted, you came at a really bad time, but I should be the one apologizing. You're a client after all. Well, don't. I'm actually surprised that nobody else had violently lashed out at me yet. You're making me curious as to who you really are, though. Is Virgilio even your real name? It might be, it might not. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a magnet for people who hide their identities and sordid pasts. Gil, Jamie, you... did you say something? Just rambling, pay me no mind. Now that I think about it, how did you find this bar? I was avoiding some chaps and came to this alley. Again. Again? In my time here, I've heard avoided people ended up here enough times to make me believe that the original owner built the bar here thinking about the runaway public. You make me sound like a criminal. You're not helping. The expression runaway doesn't just mean people escaping the law, though. We've had people avoiding stalkers or solicitors. I've seen people more shocked by an insistent salesman than a shady figure. Maybe because the salesman is a more active predator? I don't know. A troublesome part of the city right near the shopping district. Let them know there's a bar and they'll come. Sorry, I should stop rambling to myself so much. I don't mind it. Do you think I'm sort of criminal, though? Like I said, you're not helping. But for all I know, you might be the buffoon I've seen the other day. In any case, can I get something bitter here? On it. Alright, bitter. Now that he's telling us what he wants. Let's have a pile driver. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. All mixed. Oh, pile driver. Wow, whoa, what did my head just do there? Ugh. Here. This works. Do you like coffee, Miss Bartender? As weird as it may sound from a smoking bartender, no, I don't. Well, I get it. It's not for everyone. That cat boomer the other day. What about her? Still scared of her? Not really, but she looks so familiar. Maybe you're mixing her up with another cat boomer? So here's what I think. Give me back to green girl. Please give me back to green. No, it's pink girl. Oh. I think he's Lance Lavender, Lord Lance Lavender, and Stella is his daughter. Who knows if I'm right? No, that's not it. It's like the bandage girl last time. Even with the bandages, there's just something really familiar about her. Maybe you need to stop thinking about it. Answers usually come to you when you stop stressing out. You might be right. Well, I'll leave you for now, bartender. Wow, well, thank you for everything. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hello, Mr. Detective. Are you okay? And here we are, another mute person wandered into the bar. Anything I can get you? Gut punch. Okay. Gut punch for the silent detective. One. Well, that's wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, and then I'm just gonna load you up with alcohol, my dude, all aged and mixed. Here. Oh, you got it right. So, what's up now? A bit of holiday blues, you could say. So, you celebrate Mega Christmas? Why wouldn't I? You looked more like a Festivus kind of guy. Why does everyone keep saying that? Well, Festivus is a celebration going against the capitalist madness that is Mega Christmas. And, you know, cheapskate. If you have something to say, say it. I'll refrain. Although, now that I think about it, holiday blues is not really tied to a specific celebration. Just the season. A season of consumerist craze. Mega Christmas is just a mockery of what the real Christmas once was. I mean, the season has slowly become enslaved to the corporations over time. Holiday spirit can only be manipulated so much. But then came that Turbo Male guy. He started a yearly tradition of dressing up like Santa in the ring. Turbo Male? That can't be his ring name. It is. Really? Such a tacky name was accepted? His partner was Buster Master, and his rival was Dr. Chris Max. Tacky names were not a problem. I mean, I knew there was a wrestler that dressed as Santa every year. I also knew that the guy became insanely popular and the stunt got out of control. And of course, that's the part of everyone slings about. Santa became Nega Santa thanks to the Redmond family. Nega Santa sees the error in his ways and becomes the mighty Mega Santa, renaming the holiday Mega Christmas. And then every company jumped on the bandwagon, and Christmas was Mega Christmas before anyone noticed. So you're telling me that the guy who somehow managed to rename the holiday went by the ring name Turbo Male. Yup. That makes the whole holiday sound like a joke. The holiday is a joke. And you're telling me you don't celebrate Festivus. No, I don't. Do you know what kind of people celebrate Festivus? The kind that's so lame and bland that they can only talk about how they're better because they celebrate Festivus. Like those jerks who only eat Nuke and think they're better than everyone else. I see. Anything else I can get you? Give me a Fringe Weaver, will ya? Sure. Alright, Fringe Weaver. 1, 2, 3. Just fucking fill it up with alcohol. All aged and mixed. Good. Here. Right, thanks. So, any issues with the city lately? What's the word on the street? Shouldn't I be asking that? There's nothing new, really. The lynchings at White Knight stopped, so there's that. Really? Something about the armor. I haven't gotten much on that one yet. All in all, the madness following the attack on the bank seems to have settled it down a bit. That's good to hear. Have any other details about the attack emerged yet? All records of whatever happened there have been long deleted. Security cams, system logs, everything was wiped. Whatever happened there, it's become even more of a mystery now. I wonder if Say plans on testifying. Does anyone know if Say went there in the first place? Maybe the wiping of everything actually protects her somehow. Hey, bartender, you okay? Sorry, got distracted. There's not much to say, really. There's the odd, silly rumor here and there, like the vending machines, tasers malfunctioning and applying more strength, or that the writer of The Last Rain in the World is actually living here as a brain in the jar. But those are the kind of rumors you hear from crackheads. Crackheads might hold that one last piece of info you need, but you also hear crap like that. I see. Anyway, I'm leaving. Happy New Year, bartender. Please come again. Okay then, oh wait, she's out. Gil, you there? Yeah, taking your break. Let me know if someone comes in. Alright. You know, we are at the perfect stopping place, so even though it's a little early, I don't know exactly how long this next area is going to take. And I would rather cut it short than end up going longer than I really need and getting tired at the end. So we are going to call the stream here. Let's pop over here. All right. You guys know the usual song and dance. If you are not already following me on Twitch or subscribed on YouTube, I would very much appreciate it if you would do that. Both places you can find me at PrinceVTube. Nope, incorrect. Melrosia Prince. As well, you can find me on Twitch and not Twitch, Twitter. Oh my god, why can I never do this correctly? Twitter and TikTok at PrinceVTube. Tomorrow I will be streaming Genshin Impact. And then I believe my next stream is Friday possibly, or Thursday possibly. I might have to reschedule. We'll see how stuff goes. But yeah, that's about it for the night. I hope you have a wonderful meowing, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. And without any further ado, bye-bye.